There you go. Hey, this is your friendly neighborhood Dr. Jimmy128, and I'll be casting a 1 versus 1 here between the red Protoss Fusion and the blue Protoss Dr. Jimmy. Now, this isn't exactly a serious game, I just tried laddering a little bit. And the interesting thing I want to point out about this game is the map. Now, at first glance, it may look like Lost Temple, but however, this is not Lost Temple. This is actually the Shattered Temple. So maybe this was the Lost Temple after the Zerg decimated it, and this is what is left. So let's take a look at yeah, this is actually one of the new maps that were introduced to BattleNet, which this is really very exciting because we won't be seeing your Lost Temples, your Metalopolis, your Zilnaga Caverns, your Blistering Sands, your this will bring a whole new diversity to the game, and I am really excited for these new maps. So the very first thing that we can note here is the placement of the watchtower. We only have one watchtower here, and it is going to be in the middle of it all. So control over this watchtower will be very crucial, as you will see the direct paths of attack. Because if, for example, you're spawning in the bottom position, you're going to attack here. Of course, you'll have to pass by the middle, and the vision of the watchtower is really huge. However, you can skip that by going through the bushes right here onto the next base. Same goes for here. However, the vision here in the center of the map will be very crucial. And another difference is, of course, you have the bases, you have the gold, you have your expansion here. But this used to be an island expo on Lost Temple. However, this is now accessible by destroying these destructible rocks. And yeah, it's basically almost the same as Lost Temple. However, there's a little twist to it. Like here, you can easily hide proxy stuff here. Um, you need not lift something to go all the way here anymore because you can obviously break the rocks. And then there's a new I'm not sure how this little side path or whatever will come into play, but I do believe that we will be seeing a lot of epic battles here in the center of the map. So it's a little bit more wide open. One of the biggest complaints for a lot of players is there are the spaces, and the spacing on the maps are really congested. So yes, it's going to be very interesting. It's actually the first time I've played on this map, and I was really excited. I said, "Ooh, the Shattered Temple." I thought they just renamed the Lost Temple, but it's actually really different. So yeah, it's like we have a proxy pylon here by Fusion looking to hide. See, as I mentioned earlier, you can hide some buildings here, maybe hidden tech or whatever. Though it's kind of a risk because if players will continue to do stuff like this, then maybe when they scout, they might actually check out this area. So it looks like he is hiding a couple of his some gateways. I think he'll be going for a 4 gate. Where's the 3rd gate? There you go. So he's actually hiding his 4 gate, and yeah, so 4 gate, and I have a probe hidden over here. He may come into play later. Maybe I can put a pylon here and attack the back of his base. However, I also decided to go 4 gate right here in this game, just because whatever. Yeah, people may hate the 4 gate, but it's still a strong build. Great for the early game, and no guys on gas right here. No guys on gas right here for me as well. But the 4 gate is still a very viable build. If you are not ready for it, then you will definitely be at a disadvantage. And we have a probe here that's coming to set up a pylon. I did spot that with my stalker, however, the lag, I'm experiencing a lot of lag issues. So my stalker is desperately searching for the probe and the proxy pylon. However, it is right here. So once again, this is a great place to hide proxy buildings. I do get a sentry out, and I do spot the pylon just in time. He is about to warp in 3 stalkers, and I hightail it out of there. I do have the sentry, so I will be able to prevent his stalkers from going up. And do I place in a force field? Yes, I do. Looks like I'll be able to warp in my stalkers. However, my gateways are not yet in, but I'm trying to do as much damage as I can. Looks like he'll be able to warp in a few more reinforcements. I'm be at a slight disadvantage, however. warping this into a warp gate. However, I should have kind of a little bit of a misclick here because this is the first game in a long while. So here he comes. He's coming up with his stalkers. I tried to split the army, but no, the sentries are too way behind. But I do block up the zealot, which will mean a whole lot because every zealot in Protoss versus Protoss will count. Looks like my stalkers will be able to out DPS his stalkers, and I do kill off all most of his forces. There's only a zealot and a stalker remaining here for the opponent. However, he is trying to take out my weakened stalker. He is trying to take out my sentry, but no, he's warping in a few more zealots right here. 4 zealots against 2 stalkers a sentry, but I am warping in a few more zealots of my own to counteract that of my opponents. He does take out another stalker. I will take out his remaining forces right here. And he is now indeed at a disadvantage. This is the main weakness of the 4 gate. If you don't micro well and if you lose your forces, you after the big battle you will be at a disadvantage right now. As you can see right here, I do have more forces than my opponent. I'm just sending my probe over to set up a proxy pylon. However, this is his probe setting up this pylon here, which I do not know. However, I will pull this roll back and put in the pylon, warp in a pylon. Excuse me. And yeah, while there's not much action going on, I just like to announce to my clanmates, my friends, that I'll be going on a trip. This Thursday, March 3, I'm going away for a while. I've been really stressed out with life lately, and I just needed a break from my place. I'll be going somewhere. The only people who know that are my relatives and this one friend I know. He's like one of my, I don't know, I guess I could call him a mentor or such. So only him and my family who lives there actually know that I'm going there. And yeah, it's like I'm going in for the kill. He only has 5 stalkers in the sentry. I have way more units than him, but he will be able to set up the force field. And I just pull my units back, and then and whoopsie daisy, I do spot trying to warp in a pylon up here to warp in the zealots. However, I do spot his 3 gateways, so I'm going to unpower that. However, he's trying to take out this pylon, but that wouldn't be much of an impact because I have another pylon right here. He's trying to engage my forces, but no, this is too many for him to handle right here. So he does blink. Gee, I forgot to pull up the yeah, sorry, it's really been a while since I last casted the game, but that's it. He doesn't GG, he just leaves the game. So yeah, that was it. This is the Shattered Temple. You did see the new map features come into play, like you can hide proxy buildings right here. Though this one didn't come into play as much. However, yeah, I'll be going away for a while. I will miss you guys. However, I will try to have my cousin upload a few videos. So this has been your friendly neighborhood Dr. Jimmy saying take care, God bless, and bye bye.